This is the build where the 9800X3D feels like it's being used properly, and it's perfect for a high-end gaming smoothness, strong minimum FPS, and a platform that stays relevant. The motherboard here is the MSI Mag B850 Tomahawk Max Wi-Fi. It supports Ryzen 9000 on AM5, has modern connectivity like Wi-Fi 7 and 5GB Ethernet LAN, and it gives you PCIe 5.0 M2 support if you want to go faster later. The reason you choose something like this isn't more FPS, it's stability, clean features, and not needing to upgrade the platform when you add more storage or change GPUs. Memory stays smart, 32GB DDR5-6000. If you want a clean set-it-and-forget-it kit tuned for AM5, go with G.SKILL Trident Z5 no-RGB DDR5-6000 EXPO. If you don't care about RGB and want low-profile simplicity, the G.SKILL Flare X5 DDR5-6000 is still a great pick. Storage steps up to 2TB here, and the model pick is the WD Black SN7100 2TB. It's a fast Gen 4 drive with up to 6000 MB per second reads depending on capacity, and it's exactly the kind of SSD that makes your whole PC feel instant without paying Gen 5 prices when your main use is gaming. Cooling is where you choose based on what you value. If you want maximum simplicity and strong cooling for the money, use the Thermalright Phantom Spirit 120 EVO. It's a stronger next step air cooler option that stays competitive with much more expensive setups. If you want the AIO look, the clean and proven option is the Arctic Liquid Freezer 3 Pro 360. It's built for strong cooling performance, and it's a great fit in cases that support a 360mm radiator. Now, the GPU is the main reason this becomes the best overall value build. The pick is the RTX 5070 Ti 16GB, and a specific model that's easy to recommend is the ASUS Prime GeForce RTX 5070 Ti 16GB GDDR7. You're getting 16GB, a 256-bit bus, and the modern NVIDIA feature stack that matters if you care about ray tracing and upscaling quality. This is the tier where you stop feeling like you're compromising at 1440p. You can play at high refresh rates, you can push higher settings, and you've got a much better experience in games that lean hard on modern rendering features. If you don't care about ray tracing and you want raw raster value, this is also the tier where AMD's competing GPUs can make sense, especially if you find a strong deal and you prioritize VRAM per dollar. But for the widest just works gaming experience across a big library, the 5070 Ti class is a clean choice. Moving on, the case for this build is the HYTE Y40. It supports ITX, M80X, and ATX boards, has great GPU clearance, and it's made for clean builds, especially if you like the vertical GPU look. If you want a smaller case without the fish tank vibe, the easiest compact airflow win is the ASUS Prime AP201 for Micro ATX. It's compact, supports serious cooling, and it doesn't feel like you're building inside a shoebox. Finally, for the power supply, we have the Corsair RM850X Shift. It's 850 watts, fully modular, ATX 3.1, and it's built for modern GPU cabling and long-term use. So this is the build that hits the sweet spot. For a total cost of around $2,700, you get the best gaming CPU behavior, a strong GPU tier for 1440p and 4K crossover gaming, modern platform features, and no weird weak links.